We're Nat and James, and this is our sailboat Zephyr. She's taken us all over the world and been our home for 3.5 years. With over 20,000 nautical miles under her keel and our sights firmly set on sailing around the world, we're on a mission to make some vital upgrades and much needed repairs. So join us every week for a new video. If you would like to support our journey, a great way is by clicking the subscribe button. Enjoy the video, guys!
You're a beautiful sight in the summer night.
Good, man. Exciting day. This guy's bringing us our supplies to get Zephyr going. All of our total boats, if I'm not mistaken. Let's have a look. Well, that actually worked out pretty good.
Yeah, it ain't do too bad on that.
No, not at all. Now the work begins, doesn't it?
I know, now there's no excuse.
No. Our suits.
No. I asked
I'm not the only one sanding.
I asked for non-suit.
No suit?
I said, I'm not doing the sanding, so don't send me one. Fiberglass will go up.
Yep. Make a Nat do all the heavy lifting.
What's in this one? This is the only one, right?
Yeah.
It's all gel coat.
This is polyester resin.
Oh, this one says gel coat.
Gel coat, yeah, so it's gel coat and resin in these boxes. This here is anti-fouling. And these are the epoxy primer and barrier coat. I'm guessing that might be the hardener.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the dewaxer and surface prep.
Okay, so that.
So the dewaxer and surface prep we will use on the hull, so that will remove all the contaminants, all the waxes, any polishes that are in there, and get the hull looking perfect before we do any painting or gel coating of the hull.
After unboxing our totalboat crate, it's time to organize everything and put some of the chemicals in a temperature-controlled storage here at the marina.
How are the tires looking?
They're fine. So we're just setting up my little area to do all my sanding of the woodworking area. I got a little table, and then this bad boy, which is just gonna be next to it. Just that's it, you ready to go?
Oh, it feels so good.
Yeah? Nice. Is it tight around your ankle? Yeah, pretty tight. So those are James's boat shoes.
These are awesome, guys. So I bought these 11 years ago when Nat and I briefly worked on a dive boat in Australia.
And you had to have deck shoes.
You had to have deck shoes. I haven't worn them since. But
they're kind of small.
So anybody that's from Australia know I bought these at Rivers.
Yeah.
But I've never worn them. I'm never gonna wear them again. And they're just sitting there molding in the boat. So you know what? They're gonna be my grinding shoes.
Yeah, they're already super moldy anyway, so.
Fanciest footwear by anybody that I guarantee you this is the most fancy footwear that anybody has ever grinded a boat wearing. All right guys, we're ready to get going here. So we're using a vacuum system here. So we have a grinder that has a hose on it that goes to this machine. And this is really cool. So this basically sucks all of the dust that comes from me grinding on the hull here, which is, instead of it being on me, it'll be in here. So that's awesome. We got these knee discs. So these are a 60 grit we're gonna use because we're gonna pull off a ton of anti-fouling and primer. And these are 6-inch. They literally just go on like that. We're good to go.
There we go. Oh, okay. All good?
Mm-hmm.
Over the next couple of days, James begins with the sanding of the hull, whilst I start on sanding the teak rails and the seating. How's it going?
Woo.
Sweaty.
Sweaty. Yeah, slow, real slow.
Yeah.
We've got obviously our anti-fouling, and then what we don't know, I'm assuming this blue is anti-fouling as well from the previous
No, that's
owner.
primer, isn't it?
But now we're starting to think it's primer, and we decided we were going to take it back to gel coat because we're going to put new primer down, like 3 layers. But the work is so slow, and you can see this has taken me a day and a half to do that. So I need to talk to somebody and find out if this is primer, because if this is primer, then we can put our barrier coat over top of that and just remove the anti-fouling and save ourselves so much work. But if not, then yeah, there we go.
So wait, can you put primer on top of primer?
I think so, but that's what we need to find out. So I'm gonna ask somebody here, you might know them, Matt and Jessica from MJ Sailing. I think they might know the answer because they seem to know everything because they're building a boat. But they're busy at the moment, so I'm gonna wait for them to come out. So I'm just gonna remove this big patch of anti-fouling. So I'm doing it in 2 stages to give myself small wins. I create a section, and I'll remove the black with a 40 grit to start off, and then I'll come at it with a 60 grit to remove the blue down to the gel coat, and that leaves it with a nice keyed surface for primer. Yeah, it's so hot.
We head over to Matt and Jessica's tent to ask what they think our blue paint on our hull is. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Miserable. How about you?
Equally miserable.
Yeah.
It's quickly decided it's a layer of anti-fouling that needs to come off, so back to it.
Oh yeah.
Hey guys, so I just realized that I didn't really introduce what I was doing today. But as you can see, I am sanding away. I think today I've done a little bit of the toe rails, but I think I'm gonna focus on the handrails today, get these all squared away. They're looking really, really good, really smooth. I bought this sander for about 30 bucks online. Last time, if you guys remember, I did all the teak by hand. So this is proven to be so much faster. I should get it done, yeah, in no time really. So I'm gonna do the front handrails just now, and what I'm doing is I'm going from 120 down to a 220 to then a 320. That's my grit levels, and I'm doing that with all of them. So this is just super smooth now, which is great. All right, super noisy here, so I'll shut up and I'll show you how I do the 2 handrails at the front there.
When she pulling me close, me like it. When we kiss and make up.
Look at the difference. This one versus any of these that I have not done. It's crazy, the difference. Wow.
No hot tea like you, my baby. Won't you be my number one? Number one, A, number one, number one, A, number one, number one, A, number one. Won't you be my number one? Number one, A, number one, number one, A, number one, number one, A, number one. Me, I'm too picky to settle down. I never knew you would come.
Hey guys, so I think we are going to call it a day. I don't even know what time it is. It must be 3:15. So it just gets so hot about this time, 3:30 onwards. We've been go non-stop. Like, we stopped maybe 20 minutes for lunch, if that. I've done all the seating teak. I've done the handrails, both sides, and then both the companionway ones. And I think that tomorrow I'll be able to do all the tow rails. I'll get that done. I'm just gonna hose off quickly the boat now because it's just covered in sawdust. James has just finished his section of removing the sanding and removing the antifouling. It is, because he's taken it down to gel coat, it is such a hard job. I'm just so glad that I'm not doing that one, because in this heat I don't even know with that suit on. So yeah, so I think I got the easy part of this whole job for sure. Anyway, so that's what we're gonna do now. He's gonna go and get a shower. I'm just gonna hose off the boat, and then we are gonna get out of here and go and relax this afternoon. Those of you that have sanded obviously know all this. Your hands start to tingle, or what's the word? It's like vibrating. They're constantly vibrating. So every time you move them now, it's like vibrating thanks to the sander. For me, it's pretty new. So I'm only really experiencing all this now. I'm gonna keep going. All right. Due to the anti-fouling being so toxic, I literally have to get James's bag ready. He goes straight to the shower here, showers, and then we can head off because he just needs to get all that layer off. So I'm just getting his bag ready, change of clothes, shampoo and other gel and stuff to get washed with, fresh towel, and then I can hand that to him. Do you want your flip-flops?
Oh.
Here.
Watch this.
Huh?
Watch this.
What?
Ready for it? Yeah!
There's a world inside my head.
Let's get James a drink at least. I think I have honestly missed my calling in life. I love doing woodwork. Anyway, back to the other door. I'll show you now in slow motion so that we can see it a bit better.